Hey guys, what's going on? It's Colev. I hope you're having a great day or night, whatever time you're watching this video. Guys, I know that the markets right now are really down for node projects. Stars is down, Cronodes is down, Nebula is down. There's a lot of coins that are down right now, a lot of projects that are down, power nodes. There's a bunch, but in this video, I want to show you that even though these projects are down, if you get into these projects at the right times and you get into some of these projects early, then you can really reap the rewards and the benefits. As you can see in the title, I am still making $9,000 a month, even though all these projects are down. And I'm going to show you the 3 projects that I'm doing that from, because I am making more than that. But these are the 3 projects that I'm making the most in that are netting me around $9,000 a month. And I'm just going to go ahead and go over the 3 projects very briefly, tell you where I got in, a little bit of some strategies. Again, nothing in my videos are ever financial advice, but I do want to go ahead and explain some things to help y'all for future projects and when might be the best times to get in, what are some signs to look for, and things of that nature. So let's get right into the video. Alright guys, if y'all do enjoy my videos, I would appreciate if y'all leave a sub down below. It really does help me out and helps the channel grow. And if you really do like this video, leave me a like. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. That way this video can get out to more and more people. So thank you very much if y'all do end up doing that. Now let's go ahead and get to the first project. And of course, you know what I'm going to say. It's going to be STARNODES. Check it out. All right, so here's my STARNODES page. As you can see, it definitely has grown since I got my first node. So yes, I do have 19 nodes at the moment. Right now, these 19 nodes are netting me about $100 a day, which is about 12.54 star a day. And if we go ahead and look at the chart, we can see that yes, star is at $11. So you can only imagine, right, the amount of money that I was making when I was up here. Granted, I did not have 19 nodes at the time. I got more nodes because I'm trying to read the market. So, I bought a little bit down here. Obviously, it kept dipping. So I think I bought like 2 down here. Then I bought a couple more here at 25. And then I bought around 4 over here at the bottom right here. And I thankfully did call the bottom pretty well. But it looks like we're kind of getting close to there again. So again, you can never really call anything, but right here, I think was definitely a very good buy. And I've slowly just been kind of compounding into more nodes. And over time, I got that up to, I don't even know where I am, up to 19 nodes. So I have 36 star right now that I can compound into 3 more nodes. I'm debating on whether or not to do that. But yeah, STARNODES is going to be the first one. Now, the reason why STARNODES was so successful for me was because I saw the potential in the project because of the developers. I saw where they wanted to go. And, because I personally believe that the project definitely did have potential, I invested. So I bought around the $16 to $17 range. I bought, I can't remember, to be honest. Let me see. So I want to say I bought about 8. I bought about 8 nodes at that time, and slowly bought more as the price started climbing a bit. I bought some more on this way up right here, and I bought a few down here as well on the downturn. And it turned out doing really well for me, right? I hit all the way up to $75 up here. I sold a lot up here at 69, 70. Didn't call the peak of 75, but this call right here made me a lot of money. And this call in itself made back what I paid, which I think in total was around, somewhere in the range of $1,500 to $2,000. I made all that times 3 from just this right here, because I held all of my coins since, where are we? Since here, and here. And I held it all the way to here. Well, I take that back. I sold some right here, and I held all those coins all the way up to around the 69 or so range. The reason why I did end up selling that was because I felt like it was going up too high. I almost sold here and here, but at this point, when we had 3 green candles that were just launching, up. I mean, this was from 42 to 56. Then it did it again, back to 57, 63, and then obviously the huge one. So I ended up selling there. I got lucky. I called the top. That doesn't really happen too much. And I profited. So the biggest thing here was, again, I didn't know about this project when it launched. I did not get in at launch. I got in, you know, a lot later, but you know, I read the project, I did my own research, I read through the white paper, I went through the discords, talked to the devs, and I felt, you know, in my heart and my soul that, you know, this was going to be a good purchase. So it ended up working out for me. Now everything after, pretty much after here, was like all profit. Everything was profit. So I was making a lot of money throughout this whole spot right here, and I'm still making money, right? Because everything after here is profit. So that's the one thing you got to understand about these projects, guys, is if you truly believe in the project and you do your own research, it doesn't really matter what time you get in. Now, obviously, I think there is a time when you shouldn't get in. If there's a lot of panic in the market, like right here, there's a lot of panic. So I would say at this point, this shouldn't be your first project to get into if you see a bunch of panic. But there are really good times to get in. I hope that explaining all of this kind of helps you whenever you're looking at projects and you're kind of deciding when to get in. Now, the second project that I'm actually making around $100 a day as well is cops versus bacon. I know when I first put this video out, people did not take it seriously, and you know, I could understand that. It's bacon, right? It's literally a game with bacon as like your character. But guys, you have to understand, this is DeFi, right? Like, the devs make these games to look appealing to people, but also they're designed to make money. Like, at the end of the day, this is decentralized finance. These projects are designed to make you money and to make them money. It's a win-win scenario. So the biggest saying, right, is don't judge a book by its cover. That is 100% true here, guys. I'm making $100 a day from this project, and my total investment is around $1,000. Like, if that, like, that's like tops. I think it's a little bit less, but I played my cards pretty well with this one. So what I ended up doing was buying 2 of these at around 5 AVAX, which is around $350. I waited a little bit of time while these gathered grease, which is their native token. These generate 4,000 grease per day, and you can mint a new bacon to produce you more grease at 20,000 grease. So once these both had 20,000 a piece, I got 2 more. So now that's 16,000 grease. At the moment of recording this video, 1 grease token is 0.002. And if I'm making 4,000 of that, that's about $10 a day. So each one of these are already making me around $10 a day. So that's already gonna be over, right, $100 a day, but that completely depends on the price. Right now, it's on a little bit of an uptrend. That's around $10 a day per bacon that I'm making. So let me continue to tell you the strategy that I did. Once they finished with the minting and allowed you to put the bacons on the market, all the bacons got rushed on the market. What ended up happening, instead of the bacons getting, you know, put on the market for, you know, absurdly large price, which it kind of did for a little bit, people wanted to get rid of them. I don't know if they didn't understand the project and they wanted to get out, but these things are selling super cheap. Let me show you. So right, so this is going to be NFT trade. This is going to be where most of the NFTs are going to be. 0.57. So that's literally 5 times less what I paid for my first 2 bacons. So what did I do? I bought a bunch. I'm actually about to buy this one right now. All right, yeah, so I just bought that one. Guys, like, you gotta understand that these are like $30, $40. These are $30, $40 NFTs that are making you around $10 a day. Like, do the math. Like, you have to do the math. Understand, like, that this is a crazy profitable project that I think people are sleeping on for some reason. But that's besides the point. So what I did that for the rest of these. Now I got 13 bacons making me, I don't know, anywhere from, we'll say, $7 to $10 a day. I'll give it a range because the price fluctuates, whatever. I'll on the low end, $7 a day. At the end of the day, these 13 bacons by themselves are gonna make me around $100. On top of that, I have the cops. The cops don't produce grease on their own, but every time you sell, a 20% tax gets hit, and that 20% tax goes to the cops. So that's not going to the contractor or anything. That 20% is going to everybody that has a cop. So you're benefiting from both worlds. Now the cops were more expensive. These are like 4+ AVAX a piece. But if you kind of understand like what you're doing, then these cops can really benefit you, and they could really net more. So look, this one already has 300, 200, 79. And I just upgraded not too long ago. Another thing you could do is you can upgrade your hideout, your police station. That way you can stake more of these NFTs. Anyways, besides the point, I'm making around $100 something because of these strategies that I'm looking at. Guys, you have to look at the numbers, calculate the numbers, see if it's worth it. Don't just jump into a project because someone told you. Don't jump into a project because I'm telling you about projects. do your own research and understand what you're getting yourself into, because there's a lot of money on the table. There really is a lot of money on the table, and if you're smart about it, you can make a lot of money. All right, and the last project is going to be Jurassicnodes. This is one I did very recently. This is one I was calling that was going to be a really good project because they had amazing art. It actually looks like they put time into their project. It's not just a fork. It looks like they're actually trying to do things. They recently had this little dino camp, which is right here. We are here in the dino camp. You'll all be pushing your limits and fighting to get to the top of the leaderboards by sharing your referral link. Guys, so they're putting all these different types of things. They're doing it very quickly. Like they did this and I don't know how long, probably like 3 or 4 days. They had already a new feature up. They're doing a lot of things, and they plan on constantly doing this. This project right now is netting me around $100 a day. So if you go look at the chart up here, it was a bit more. We're at $7.32. So if we go back to how many eggs I got 12 eggs. So if you multiply 732 by 12, I mean, that's like $87, but it's close to $100. What the point I'm saying is that I got into this project really early as well, and I'm making almost $100 from it. And if we go look at the chart again, when I first bought in, shout out to Diego again, I got in around 321. Again, I'm sorry I was not able to get that out to y'all. I wanted to get this video out right when I bought in, and I wanted to tweet about it, but I'm so busy doing so many things, and so I apologize about that. But I got in here, so and when I made the video, I think it was around like 6 or 7, I can't remember, but my profits already doubled there, right? So everything has just been compounding. I've just been compounding. I haven't taken any profits, but I just been compounding because I think the project is gonna last a while. Everybody that has used my referral link, I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. I have compounded these rewards as well, to keep supporting the project. But guys, like, these are the kind of things you get into these projects really early. You always have to look out. People always ask me, how do I get into projects early? Well, Discord is one of the biggest things. Just go on the internet, look stuff up, but don't just hop into it. If they have Discords, if they have Telegrams, go in there and feel it out. Feel out the devs, feel out the community. Are the devs answering questions? Are the mods trustworthy mods? How do I know a mod's trustworthy? Well, get involved in communities, then you understand that. What people have to understand is you have to put a lot of work on your end in researching for you to be able to make this kind of money. Some people get really lucky. They just end up aping into a project and they reap the benefit. The project does crazy well and they end up making a lot of money. But there's a lot of work involved when you're trying to get into these projects and understand if this is going to be a good project or not, because a lot of people get rug pulled from these projects. But what you have to understand is that if you do enough research and you look into things, then you can give yourself a high likelihood of success, especially when getting into projects early. So like I say in all of my videos, guys, do your own research. I'm not telling y'all to buy any of these projects in any of my videos. I'm not telling y'all to get in. If the video is sponsored, that's still not me telling y'all to get in. I'm literally just providing y'all information about a project that I think is interesting. If I ever do a sponsored video, it's because I personally think the project is interesting and they decided to sponsor that video. So it's a win-win for both of us. Every project I talk about on my YouTube, I'm putting my own money in. I'm not going to have a video come out that I'm not putting my own money in, because that's just being disingenuous to y'all. Every project that I make a video about, I am putting my own money in. So also understand that. But yeah, guys, so these 3 projects in total are making me around $300 a day, which is $9,000 a month. It's a crazy number. This is all passive income. I'm sleeping and I'm making these numbers. Guys, there's a lot of money on the table, and there's projects I'm making $80 a day, $70 a day. I just didn't want to add it because this video is going to be too freaking long. But if you get into these projects fast enough and you ROI, I'm telling y'all that I feel like that's the most important thing, is if you know that the project is legit, ROI first. Get all of your investment off the table. That way, everything after that's free money. You're just printing money at that point. Understand that. You will win at this node game. Nodes are not dead. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that I provided y'all some value in this video and some insight that maybe you didn't understand. Maybe you learned something. I hope that any questions that you may have had have been a little bit cleared up in this video. But if you do have more questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to try to get to you. It's been getting kind of crazy. I know I haven't been able to respond to everybody's comment, but I am doing my best to go through all of them. It's just a little bit difficult, so please bear with me. All right, guys, I gotta head out for today. I appreciate hanging out with y'all. Y'all have a great day or night, whatever time y'all are watching this video. And like always, have a good one.